hearties, and welcome to my kitchen where we're diving into the secrets of making the legendary Krabby Patty. I'm your host, Chef Isaiah Scipion, and I'm ready to share this ultimate recipe with you. Also, joining me today is this little Plankton, and man, let me tell you, he's ready to cause some trouble. Now, we got to be careful for him, and with that in mind, let's get this done.
Before we dive into the Krabby Patty assembly, let's get our ingredients shipshape and ready for the inspection. Anyone who doesn't pass the assembly inspection gets the boot. It's big and smelly, and you have to wear it all day. Now here's the secret recipe, but shh, don't let Plankton catch wind of this top secret recipe. Alright, me hearties, we're going to have some fun with our fresh ingredients. We'll start by shredding our crispy lettuce, giving it the perfect texture for that delightful crunch. Just watch out for flying lettuce shards. I've had a few lettuce battles in me Navy days. Next up, we're slicing our onions and tomatoes on a trusty mandolin slicer. It's like a culinary slide for our vegetables, but don't use this slide at home, kids. Careful not to let the onions make you shed a tear. It's okay, we're all tough sailors here. Now slide your tomatoes and then your onions. You don't want your onion flavored like tomatoes. If you want to remove some of the zest from your onions, go ahead and optionally soak them in milk for about 15 minutes before assembly. Now for the tomatoes, we'll sprinkle them with a pinch of salt and pepper, giving them a little wake-up call. It's like a mini seasoning party on each slice. We're going to make those tomatoes sing with flavor. Make sure you get each side. Now for the pickles. Do not forget the pickles! We're getting them ready to add that tangy zing to our Krabby Patty. Remember, it's all about that pickle power. Don't worry, we won't be getting in any pickle predicaments today. The cheese. Time to pick up the finest cheddar, our American cheese, to melt and blanket our patty. It's a cheese that will make your taste buds dance with joy. Remember, a little cheese goes a long way, just like $1 and me safe. Grab your big, beautiful, fluffy buns. Wink, wink. Now cut your buns in two and put a tablespoon of butter in a cold pan on medium heat. After that butter melts, go ahead and soak up that butter with each side of your beautiful buns and fry to a golden, crispy perfection. Now it's time to cook the star of the show, the Krabby Patty. Pick at least a 70 to 30 meat to fat ratio. It's cheap and tasty. If you want that 90-10, you just won't get that delicious burger flavor you know and love. Ideally, shape your burgers in a burger bowl to 1/3 pound so they are consistent and the customers only get what they pay for and not a scrap more. 151 grams exactly. And just like me, it's made with love. A pinch of sea salt, pepper, a dash of seaweed flakes, or parsley if you want to be a cheapskate like me, and good old-fashioned powder of the gods, aka MSG. Get your trusted spatula you made a lifelong bond with and place into a preheated skillet with light oil heated to medium heat. Cook on each side until a nice crust forms, usually about 2.5 minutes on each side, or until the meat reaches at least 130 degrees internally. We can't forget the most crucial step of making a Krabby Patty, assembly. Remember the Krusty Krab mantra, first bun, then patty, followed by ketchup, mustard, onion, lettuce, cheese, tomato, and bun, in that order. Let's break it down step by step. First, we start with the bottom bun, solid foundation, just like the Krusty Krab. Then comes the juicy, sizzling patty. Can't forget that ketchup, gives it that kick, and mustard. Next up, we've got the onion, a little bit of kick to keep things interesting, followed by that crisp lettuce, adding a fresh crunch. And of course, the cheese. Ooey gooey and oh so cheesy. Last but not least, we crown our masterpiece with our beautifully juicy tomato slices, and finally the top bun. completing the Krabby Patty masterpiece. Remember, it's all about that perfect balance of flavors and textures. Oh no, you forgot the pickles. Stick them in there before you embarrass yourself in front of Bubble Bass. Da 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 daddly 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 dum daddly 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 dum. Behold, the ultimate Krabby Patty assembled with love and care. Now who's ready to take a big, delicious bite? Oh no, it seems like Plankton is up to his old tricks. Looks like he just joined us, my little Plankton. But remember, Plankton, hands off the Krabby Patty secret formula.
Emotional damage.
It's the dream.
Now it's time for the ultimate taste test, me hearties. Delicious. The Krabby Patty reigns supreme again. Sorry, Plankton, you're just going to have to try again another time.